Welcome back. Time now is 7:36. Can't believe it, but Thanksgiving is about 2 weeks away, and many of us are already planning our menus and side dishes and that all-important guest list.
Comes up really quickly, I know. Today we're going to take that classic Thanksgiving meal and find a way to make the sides healthier without sacrificing the taste.
Yes, so we called our good friend Charlotte Martin with MetaFast. She's a dietitian. She always comes with like really simple and super healthy recipes.
Yes. Try to make it simple.
But they look delicious and Thanksgiving themed too.
Yes,
so that's
very
perfect.
Thanksgiving themed. Did you know that your average Thanksgiving meal from starters to desserts can clock in at around 3,000?
Yes, I believe it.
That's almost double what many of us require throughout an entire day.
Absolutely.
But some might think it's just one day. Just splurge, do it. But if you can save the calories when you can, you won't feel as yucky.
Why not? Right. And as a MetaFast dietitian, I'm always recommending to my clients to base their meals on lean protein and lots of vegetables. It really helps fill you up without filling you out. So that's kind of what I tried to do here.
Okay. So
you really shouldn't have to miss out on Thanksgiving. So
no. This looks delicious, whatever we're starting with here.
So this is a Brussels sprout dip. Now, the Brussels sprouts normally served on Thanksgiving are what? Drenched in maple syrup, wrapped in bacon. And that's because a lot of us don't really like to eat them plain.
Yeah.
So I've transformed them into a creamy dip using some low-fat cream cheese, Greek yogurt, some low-fat shredded cheese, and then I added turkey bacon. And you bake it, and it is so good. You can serve it with vegetable strips or some whole grain crackers. I have our MetaFast crackers here.
I love this idea of mixing in the vegetables and the protein. That's a great starter. Perfect.
Now, we have some sort of mash here.
This is actually really good.
This is fascinating.
It looks a little funny. But
cauliflower mashed potatoes, but they're not potatoes. It's cauliflower.
So, cauliflower makes for an excellent low-carb substitute for potatoes. Now, the trick to creamy cauliflower mash, I use cream cheese, some low-fat cream cheese. It adds protein, makes it creamy, and then adding lots of herbs and spices. Those help boost that flavor when you're trying to cut back on carbs, fat, and calories.
It's amazing to me we can take vegetables and make them creamy and like this and enjoyable. So cool.
Looks like mashed potatoes.
Oh, yeah, it definitely does.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of low-carb food swaps for potatoes, I have another one here.
Yeah, this is awesome.
So this is a spaghetti squash gratin instead of a potato gratin or potato scallop or scalloped potatoes. So what I've done here is I've mixed spaghetti squash with some eggs, low-fat Greek yogurt, low-fat cheddar cheese, and you bake it with some herbs and spices. It is delicious.
Wow.
And you're cutting calories.
That looks delicious. It smells really good. The trick is, though, how do you make the
spaghetti?
It's a lot of labor.
You have to have someone strong to cut that open. But once you've got it open, you just throw it in the oven, or you can microwave it to cook it.
So to make it softer.
So opening it is the hardest part.
Yeah, that does take a bit of a battle. Strong knife. Arm strength.
So here we have lasagna roll-ups. Lasagna is a great comfort dish during the cold weather. But of course I had to put a healthy twist on it. Right? I'm not using regular lasagna noodles here. I am using zucchini. So the zucchini is another low-carb swap. You just peel it into strips, and then inside is a low-fat ricotta mixture, and I added pumpkin puree, a little bit of pumpkin puree, and a pinch of pumpkin pie spice.
Nice.
And then you just roll it up. You put it in there on top of some tomato sauce and bake it. It's so easy. And what's great about this is it's already pre-portioned, and that's really key to not
not overdoing it.
You can only have one or maybe a couple. And it's delicious.
And finally, what we've been eyeing this
week. So I cannot skip out on pumpkin pie.
Oh, of course not. You can miss dessert.
So here what I've done is I've baked a pumpkin pie filling in a muffin pan. So again, you're using portion control, and I did away with the crust, so kind of cutting back on calories.
That makes sense.
Delicious.
So if you wanted a crust, because that's kind of like my favorite part of a pie, could you add maybe graham crackers or something?
Sure. You can get those reduced fat graham crackers. A lot of people like to use ground up nuts as well.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Actually mix up ground up nuts and dates. You know, it does still have some calories. Nuts do have calories.
Of course.
Right, you're getting some good healthy fats in there, and mixing it with dates or even, a little bit of nut butter can help kind of keep it together.
You are just a whiz with the substitution.
I know.
It's so inspiring. It really is.
At her house for Thanksgiving.
I know. Do you think, like, if you had to guess, total ballpark, how many calories are we saving with these substitutions?
I would say you could save probably a third. I mean, it depends how much you are digging into these. Say you could save a good third of
That's
the
incredible.
calories. And maybe even more. Again, you're portioning things out, which really helps. You might not realize it, but you're not taking as much when it's already pre-portioned for you.
And the tip that I would give to everybody is eat slowly.
Yeah, I know. That's important.
Mindful eating, we tell our kids that all the time.
Huge.
Chit chat.
It makes a huge difference.
It does.
It does.
It does.
Focused on being with family and friends.
All right, thanks so much.
Thank you, Charlotte.
We'll be right back.